So this is a demonstration of question number 3 on chapter 20, section 1, formative assessment, which asked you to predict what would happen if you had a negatively charged plastic ruler and you brought near it a glass rod that had been rubbed with silk. Okay, so in order to answer that question, you needed to have some familiarity with the Triboelectric series. And I did post a larger series, basically a listing of materials in order of their propensity, if you would, for giving up and taking on electrons. Okay, so I've simplified the list here on the board, and I've written down fur and glass and silk and plastic, because those are the materials that we're going to be working with. Now, they didn't mention fur in the question. They simply said a negatively charged ruler. Well, I can't think of any way to get any better way to get a ruler negatively charged than to rub it with fur. Because fur, if you look at the Triboelectric series that I posted, it is way at the top of this series. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and rub this plastic ruler, and I'm going to rub it down here on the side that's printed on it. Says energy. So rub, 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 rub. This is rabbit fur. I'm going to rub, 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 rub the plastic ruler with rabbit fur. Rub, 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 rub. Okay, so if we trust the Triboelectric series and that fur is up on the top, then the fur was giving up electrons, becomes more positive, and the plastic, now those electrons are deposited on the plastic and it becomes more negative. Okay, so our reference is that we have a negatively charged plastic ruler. Now the other two materials are glass and plastic, and glass is higher in the Triboelectric series. So this Triboelectric series says that if you rub any two of the materials together, the one that's on the that's higher in the series will become more positive. So if I have a little piece of silk, and if I rub, 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 rub this piece of glass with this silk, since glass is higher in the series, then it will become more positive. All right. So then the question in the assessment was predict what's going to happen. So here I have glass that is more positively charged than the negative plastic. So those two, if you bring them in contact together, one's more negative and one's more positive, they should attract each other, right? Because opposites attract, right? So if I bring the glass rod close to the plastic, then the plastic rod should be, a plastic ruler should be attracted to the glass rod. And that is exactly what's happening here. So the answer to the question is they become oppositely charged and opposites attract. Okay.